Hey Peaches, what is up? So today I'm going to be doing my August favorites for you guys. I asked you on my Twitter if you guys thought it was too late to do it and you said no. So that's what I'm filming today. I just have a couple things and if you guys go back on my channel you can kind of see that doing favorites videos isn't something I always do, so I just kind of pick things when I have things to talk about, so this is what I have to talk about today. So the first thing that I've been loving I actually got at the store that you guys know me and Dustin always go to, which is Bargain Hunt. And there's a couple of them in Alabama, Georgia, and a couple other places, Tennessee I think. And basically what Bargain Hunt is a store that gets kind of other stores' leftovers. So like a lot of Morona brand things, which is from Target. If I guess maybe they're not selling or something, I'm not totally sure. But anyways, so I got this purse for like $10 I think, and I think it's so cute for fall. It's the first bag that I've ever had that has like hardware type of material on it. So it just has little studs here and on the front, and then the inside of the bag is pretty big, but the material of it, I don't know if you guys could tell, is like a satiny brown. Actually it's like tan and brown, which the bag is black, so I thought that was interesting. But anyways, I think that that's really cute, and I've already posted one picture on my Instagram of that with my outfit. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, follow me there because I feature things like that a lot. So I guess I'll continue on the clothes and fashion train. So I've kind of realized that I guess my thing is these days when I go on vacations or day trips or anything like that, basically what I want to buy when I'm there as a souvenir are mugs or t-shirts. So me and Dustin went on a couple trips here recently. We went to Tennessee last month and I got a moon pie t-shirt, so it's just pretty plain. That's the front and then this is the back. And I just think it's super cute and it's really comfy, and I like shirts like this that kind of, you know, tell where I've been. I don't know, I'm weird like that. But anyways, I got that one on our Tennessee trip. And I got this one on our Savannah trip, which was a day trip also. And it just looks like this on the back. These are kind of my new thing. I really like this style of sweatshirt, I guess. This one is super thin though, so it's really comfortable to wear like to bed and stuff. And then the front doesn't say anything, it's just plain like that. Then this past weekend I went with Dustin's entire family to Pensacola for a few days. We got a house down there, and so it was his parents, his grandparents, him, his brother, and we got to see a majority of his family down there, and that was really fun. So this is what I got down there, was a Pensacola shirt that's a lot like the Savannah one. And I love the like print that makes up Pensacola. I think it's really cute. Kind of looks like Vera Bradley. Is that still in or no? That's just the front. It just says Pensacola again up here. I got this one in a medium and it's super big. Like it's long, but the sleeves are kind of tight, which was weird to me. It's not uncomfortable at all, but I'm glad I did not get a small because look how tiny the sleeve is. Like that's the whole wrist part. So anyways, kind of my dream to have like a t-shirt from everywhere. So one day I would love it if you guys like send me your favorite things from your favorite stores. Like if there's a store or a gift shop or anything near you that has things like that, I would absolutely love for you guys to send that to my P.O. box. That would be amazing. I have two other things that I've really been liking. This one I've already worn, and the other one I was not going to feature, but we'll get to that in a minute. So this one you guys saw on my Instagram. This is probably the definition of tacky. I don't know. This is a man's shirt from, I don't know. Is it a man's shirt? It says sportswear on it, so it might be a woman's, but it's not very womanly. It's a size 14, which is not my size, but I loved this because what I did to style it was wear high-waisted jeans and tuck in the front, and I really liked it. Again, that's on my Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me there, head on over there and you can see this kind of how I styled it. And I really like it. It's super thin, so it's very comfortable to wear, and I think this will be good for fall too, to kind of tuck into a skirt or anything like that. This next one I haven't worn yet, and I am dying to. It's not very thick, so I probably could go ahead and wear it to style it, like to walk somewhere, and then get in the building and like wear it there. I would not wear this outside because it's still too hot for that business, but this is Liz Claiborne. I got this from Bargain Hunt also, and this was, I think this ended up being like $5-ish. And it's just so cute to me. It's like sporty looking. It's just a little jacket. And like I said, the material is super thin, so I'm going to like to wear this when it gets to be like the end of September and beginning of October, I think, to style that. So I cannot wait to feature that. And I didn't say, but my other shirt I just found at a thrift store. This is random, but I've actually been obsessed with Smart water. And I don't know why. I think it's because of the bottles, honestly, because It doesn't taste a whole lot different to me. It does taste lighter than a lot of water does. But I think that what I like about this is a whole liter of water, and I can easily drink this in a day and not even think about it. Whereas if I'm like trying to be more aware of drinking like 8 glasses a day, or like pouring it and thinking about it, I kind of don't drink it as much. Does that make any sense? I don't think so. My point is, I can drink the water that I need to drink in a day with this bottle and not be so aware of the fact that I've had a whole liter of water to drink. Okay, so now we're going to get into everything else that I have. I have a couple makeup products and I have a couple other random things as well. So I'm just going to kind of pick and choose whatever comes up first. This first thing, this is kind of funny. So this is a St. Ives Timeless Skin Moisturizer. If you guys have not heard about this, this is like the best thing for aging skin or to help prevent your skin from aging. That comes from the drugstore. And I had this a long time ago and did not have any more left, but I kept the little container because I've been looking for this forever. And me and Dustin even made a special trip. We went to Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, and Target looking for this, and we could not find it anywhere. We're in Pensacola, right? And I'm going through to buy, like, I think it was powder I forgot to bring. There was something that was super non-important that I was at Publix, and I was looking for, and they had this, and I was like, well, I've got to get that. And this is just $5, and the tub is absolutely huge. It's like more than you'd ever use in your natural life. So I really like this one. I think this is great for oily skin too, because it's a really, like, it's a very moisturizing moisturizer, but it's not a very heavy one. So the Cetaphil one that I also love with the green top, I love that it's very heavy. So I think if you had already oily skin, that one might not be the best to use first thing in the morning, but I think this is perfect for in the morning. So the next thing is from ColourPop, and it's a highlighter. It's the one in Smoke and Whistles, and I really love this one. It is so gorgeous. That's what I have on my cheek today, if you guys can already see that from all the way back here. These are like $6, I think, and you get a pretty good amount of highlighter in here. So I feel like that's a good deal, and it is super pigmented. You do kind of have to be careful about the way that you apply it. I feel like usually with my fingers the best way I like to do it, but I also like to use a damp beauty blender to apply it that way too. The next thing isn't a new thing by any means. Hardly any of this actually is. But this is my Too Faced Matte Eye Palette, and I just feel like this has been really good since I feel like I've been traveling kind of a lot lately, because it has very everyday colors in it, but it also has some colors that you could definitely dress up in some ways too. But I've been using Tufted Suede, Chinchilla, and Coffee Bean every single day pretty much. That's pretty much all I have on my eyes today too. So I feel like this is really good to kind of throw in your bag. There's no mirror in it, which I don't really like all that much, but it does help for nothing to get broken inside of it. Next thing is also from Too Faced. You guys know that I love this if you've been with me for any amount of time, but this is the Pink Leopard Blushing Bronzer, and it just looks like this. So it has little pieces, I guess, of where it's darker so that you can do a contour with, but then it also has some pink in there for a blush. So usually what I do is I use a contouring brush that's kind of stiffer to really make a harsh line for my contour, and then I go over for my blush and to kind of blend that all up. And I'll actually put this on my forehead as well, because I feel like since it has the pink in it, it kind of does a good job of looking like a natural tan and not so much like, oh wow, you've got some really nice bronzer going on there. I'm trying to find a good product to compare this one to so I can make a whole video on it, but this is the RCMA powder. This is the original no color one that you guys have asked me when I posted a picture on Instagram, where did I find it? I found it at Beautylish, and it was $12 there for this big container, so I don't feel like that's a bad price. The other powder I have that's kind of like this one is the Ben Nye one that's clear. Well, clear. It's white. And this one definitely is a ton better than that one, and the Ben Nye one is a good bit more expensive, I think, than that. The next thing is my Neutrogena Rapid Clear Stubborn Acne Leave-On Mask. So I posted a picture of this a while ago on my Instagram as well, and I've been liking this recently because ever since I got back from the beach, my skin has been like peeling and breaking out and doing all this crazy stuff, which I'm someone who I have like normal to oily skin, so when my skin is dry, I'm so confused about like, what do you need from me? So this has helped me so much in those couple little areas. I had one over here that was really bad that I like put a dab of this on, and the next day it was completely dried up. So this is something that I use on the daily pretty much if I have a little spot I need to take care of. And I actually have two mascaras that I've been liking. I'm someone who, I don't switch around on my mascara a whole lot, but these two I've been trying out for a while, and I really like them both. So the first is the Volume Colorist from Rimmel London, and this is a unique mascara because it's supposed to actually tint your lashes with like every single use. and then in a couple weeks your lashes are supposed to be a little bit darker. So I used this for about a month before I said anything about it because I didn't want to tell you guys that I loved it or hated it when I didn't have a full review on it. And I've been trying it for a while now, and I'll tell you this. My upper lashes do look darker, but where I've really noticed it is my lower. I have really long lower lashes, but they're super, super like light, and this has helped so much for those to show up. So I use this underneath what other mascara I'm going to use on my lower lashes, which is usually my Lash Blast from CoverGirl that I really like. The other one is from Rimmel as well, and it's the Scandal Eyes Retro Glam. Both of these were just a couple dollars, and this is amazing. This looks like false lashes, honestly, to me, and it's super, super easy. I feel like I could get away with one coat of this, and it would stand out amazingly and look great. So with two coats, I can't talk. With 2 coats, it looks super, super amazing. The other thing that I've had a long time, but I've kind of re-fallen in love with, is my Olay Fresh Effects Bright on Schedule. I posted a little video on my Instagram of me using this yesterday, a couple days ago. This is cool because it's an eye cream, but the applicator tip on it has these little beads on it, if you guys can see that. So they're super cool to the touch, and I love to put that on my eye in the morning. So what I do for this is I just kind of apply it for a couple seconds, honestly, maybe even a whole minute, and I do notice an immediate difference with the puffiness of my eyes and the darkness, because I'm someone who having really dark circles is kind of a thing that runs in my family, so I'm like super aware of on days that they look even worse, and this helps me a ton. Pretty cheap from the drugstore. I have 2 makeup products left, and that's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This one, I keep trying to love something else more than I love this one, and for months and months and months now, this is my go-to. I just think this is the best. The coverage is amazing. I never feel like I have a problem at the end of the day where it's sliding off or it's not covering as good or anything like that. I think that this is amazing for the price as well, and really the bottle kind of looks a little small, but it lasts a super, super long time, I think. The last thing is this Milani lip liner in All Natural, and I like this one because I had run out of one that I really liked that they don't sell anymore, and I'm not sure if it was Milani or a different one, but anyways, this is the one I picked up instead, and this is the most like close to my own lip color, so I can kind of, what I like to do is line and then pat everything in and then go over it with a chapstick or a lip balm or something and pat that on as well, and then that kind of helps me to look like I have plump lips that don't look super fake or like I overline down to my chin or anything like that. This is a way that I'm able to do that and still look kind of like I don't have anything on. Another thing I picked up from Bargain Hunt, this was $2 I think, and this is a room refresher, and this is from J.R. Watkins. This is a coconut scent, which I absolutely love, coconut and vanilla. I typically like the way that vanilla things taste, but I hate the way that coconut things taste. But I do like the smell of it, and I just think that this is a really light fragrance to kind of spray on your bed or around the room or wherever. And I was impressed that it was $2 there. You can get this from Cracker Barrel as well. I don't know if they have this spray, but I know they have a lot of J.R. Watkins things there. Okay, we're almost there. 2 more things. One thing, again, is not new, but it's the Help. So I recently got rid of my Roku box, and I got this new one that has Roku kind of incorporated in it, but it's a DVD and a Blu-ray player, so I've been like watching movies like crazy. If you guys have a good recommendation, tell me so I can go get it. I just bought a bunch that I'm going to put a picture on today on my Instagram of things that I've recently gotten. But The Help to me is just amazing. I feel like I learn a new lesson from it every single time I watch it, and I just think it's an amazing movie, and I watch it a million times a day pretty much. The last thing I'm not going to go into a super lot of detail about, but I did want to let you guys know. Some of you guys were asking me how I make time to do devotions or what devotion I do or that kind of thing. This is a Bible that I got last year for my birthday. That was like all I asked for last year on my birthday was just a bunch of Bibles. And this one's the Lucado Life Lessons Study Bible. And in the back, this is really cool because it has like a daily devotion that, like an example is for day 9 is forgiveness. And at the beginning it asks you, have you ever wondered how could you forgive an enemy? Are our sins unforgivable? That kind of a thing. And then it gives you verses to read that kind of talks about it, and then it gives you a quick devotion and ask a couple questions. And it usually tells you at the end, if you want to study more in depth, you know, go to this chapter, read this verse, that kind of a thing. And I just feel like that opens the door for me when I'm doing a devotion to either let that be the whole thing, or you know, if I want to do a more in-depth study, it tells me where to go, and then that kind of leads to a couple more things. I would really recommend this Bible for anybody who wants to super in-depth study it. At the beginning of each book of the Bible, it says who wrote it, when it was written, the key themes, the key verse, the contents, like a whole comprehensive list. And then as you go through the chapters, it does this thing over here where it tells you a chapter and a verse, like Genesis 1, Genesis 1:1, and then through 2:3. And it says the situation, observation, and inspiration, application, and exploration. So it's super, super like good about telling you how to use everything in here, which I think is a big deal. And something that I struggle with as far as just reading it. I kind of don't know what to do with that information, and so this is really good about telling you what to do with it. I'll have that link down below if I can find a website that sells it. I think that my parents got this for me at like Family Christian, and since it's Lucado, it's kind of easier to find that. My last obsession for right now is Pokemon Go. I am not gonna lie to you guys, growing up, my brother obviously being a little bit older than me was super into Pokemon, and we had cards and all that kind of stuff, but I kind of wasn't super into it. And recently I've gotten into watching the show and the game. I've actually really, really been liking the show, and I'm like having a hard time not watching it when Dustin's not here because we're trying to watch it together. And I'm always like, can we watch Pokemon today? Because I love it so much. It's so much fun to watch that and find a new obsession that's kind of an old thing like that. Anyways, that's all of the things that I have to talk about today. I hope this wasn't too bad. I kind of feel weird doing a video since it's been a little while since I have done one, and so I didn't want to overwhelm you guys. Hopefully this video is not too long. But this upcoming week I'm going to try to film a collective haul video, possibly, because in August I was trying not to spend so much money so I would have some to spend in Pensacola. So I kind of bought a lot of stuff at the end of the month and towards the beginning of the month. So I have a couple things I could talk about. If you guys are interested in that, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, please do so. I try to make a video every Monday and Friday. I'm getting back into the routine since I just went on vacation, and I'm really excited about it. I'm so excited for fall too. That's my favorite time of the year, and I cannot wait for all my Halloween videos too. I'm so excited. Anyways, I'm going to have all my social media links linked down below if you want to follow me there. I'm on Instagram pretty much all the time. I'm on Twitter a lot, and I'm always on Snapchat. Me and Dustin love to do funny filters with each other and all that kind of stuff. So right now I'm just going to go and decorate a little bit. I'm going to go through some clothes to kind of give away and that kind of a thing. Got a pretty busy Saturday. I can't talk today either. Biggie Z. That's going to be it for this one, and I will see you guys hopefully on Friday, but if not, I will definitely see you on Monday. I love you guys so much, and thanks for being a part of my Peach family. Bye.